Hey guys, and welcome to another viral video. Okay, I'm kidding, but let's see if we can get at least 15 likes on this one. Today's video is about how even new real estate agents can crush the competition. Let's start with why you got your license in the first place. Can I assume, much like the rest of us, you got your real estate license to make money? Sure, you may love real estate and have a passion for helping people, but let's face it, you got into real estate because you knew you could make a lot of money. And you're not wrong. It's just not going to be easy. And with thousands of real estate agents, probably just in your area alone, how does a new agent get any business? Well, you're in luck and you've came to the right place. Many new and prospective real estate agents can be really discouraged by the amount of competition there is in the industry. It can seem as though everyone and their mother has a real estate license. But that same discouraging fact might be the very reason that you should get your real estate license. You see, sadly, most new agents fail their first year, and most of the others will only do a couple of deals a year. The harsh reality is, 10% of agents are doing over 90% of the work. Low entry ceiling makes for a lot of crappy real estate agents. But still, how do you get any market share? For me, I looked around the office. I sized up all the competition and tried to figure out what the most successful people in my office were doing. Many of them were doing over 20 transactions a year. That was both intimidating and inspiring to me. After listening in on meetings and observing what the most successful people in my office were doing, one thing became very obvious to me. A lot of them were doing the same old thing. The same flyers, the same social media, the same door knocking. They all even dressed the same way. They all pretty much just did the same things that each other were doing. They were all doing social events and open houses, and they were all doing them the same way. Sure, they'd decorate their flyers with different colors and bake different kinds of cookies for open house, but it was all pretty much the same. It occurred to me that sending these generic flyers and holding open house with cookies was something that might actually work. And who knew buyers loved cookies so much? As boring as it all seemed, I was beginning to realize that some of these methods were tried and true. These techniques had lasted the tests of time. But surely I didn't make a video about crushing the market by doing all the same stuff that they're doing, did I? When the pandemic happened, a lot of those very same agents I was talking about fell flat. Listings were fewer and far between. There were no homes being foreclosed on, there were no short sales, people were hardly even answering the door if you had the nerve to knock, and some of those old battle-tested techniques were no longer working. Saltier agents that had developed a business around listings were now without any listings. Many of the more resilient real estate agents had to get creative. They took to social media and platforms like TikTok to get in front of more people. And though listings were few and far between, if you were lucky enough to get one, you were going to sell it for over asking. Open house turned into a feeding frenzy. And even if it wasn't your listing, hosting somebody else's open house was a great way to lead generate. Thinking outside of the box and finding creative ways of lead generating is going to be key to your success as a new agent. The market is always changing, and being able to pivot is extremely important. One of the things I often say is everything works. The door knocking, the phone calls, the flyers, all of it. Those tried and true techniques often come down to effort. Look around your office again and see what kind of effort's being put in. Are you working as hard as your counterparts? Are you putting in the same kind of hours? Are you dressing the part and showing up with a good attitude? I look around my office and I see a lot of inspiring people. But I also look around my office and see a lot of normal people. Normal people that are just willing to work a little bit harder than the rest of us. In conclusion, if you really want to crush your competition, even as a new real estate agent, you'll have to do all the same boring stuff that everybody else is doing, but try and do it better. Make your flyers prettier and better quality, but more importantly, make more of them. If you really want to crush your competition, you'll have to outwork them. You'll have to knock on more doors and make more phone calls. You'll have to be a lot more creative too. You're going to have to do what you say and always put your clients first. You're going to need to educate yourself every day. You're going to need to tell everyone you know that you're a real estate agent. You're going to need to follow up with people and keep a schedule. You're going to always have to answer your phone and communicate well. Don't ever be afraid to get your hands dirty and go the extra mile. Work hard and take care of people, and I promise you will crush your competition, even as a new real estate agent. That's it for today, and I sincerely hope you got some value out of today's video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next video.